Is this deja vu? Didn't we just talk a little while ago, man?
Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like we did.
Yeah, I think we did. But this is just as equally important because we were talking about music and tours and things like that. But as we speak, 24 hours, just under 24 hours, big announcement came up with a certain festival and some connection with you in it. What's going on right now, man? What's the big news?
Yeah, man, we got lots going on, but yeah, the big announcement yesterday was getting to be a part of the lineup for Boots and Hearts to 2023, which is awesome. It's kind of a full circle moment for me because I actually played that festival years ago in like the emerging artist competition, but I was just
Mhm.
a backup guitar player for someone else. And so now that I get to come back, and we did Boots over COVID, which was really fun. We played with James Barker one of the nights, and but man, it's this is like we're back in full swing, full boots, ready to go. I can't wait.
Congratulations on that, man. And I was there last year. Damn, it was
Oh yeah.
hot. Oh my God, it was hot. It didn't matter where you went, inside, outside, it was steaming hot. Look, for folks who have never been to Boots and Hearts, what's it like?
Oh man, it's wild. It's almost like our like Mardi Gras for country music here in Canada. Like it's just unbelievable seeing just like a sea of people. Uh, but man, it's so fun. Everybody's so great there, and you know the folks that put on the festival are just they're just beauties. And so it's yeah, it kind of feels like going home in a way, going back to Boots. So it's yeah, I can't wait, and
You
I
know,
hope
it's
it's
funny
not
what you.
that hot this year. I'm
No, God,
ginger.
no,
I'm ginger. I can't handle the heat like that.
no. Look. I brought extra shirts because, of course, people can camp there and a whole bunch of
Yeah.
things. But I had to bring other shirts because I was just sweating right through it. It was so hot, and of course, here you are with thermoses with water in it, and you're watching your water turn to steam. Like
Yeah.
it was probably the hottest day I've ever experienced in a long time. But first off, the folks who put together Boots and Hearts, I don't know how they do it. It's an amazing thing. I don't know how they move 30, 40,000 people around, especially when they're watching the headliners like last year. I remember I didn't stick around for it because I knew if I
Yeah.
stuck around, I would never be able to get out. But the pictures they showed of Shania Twain, I
Mhm.
remember what the area looked like. You could see the ground. You could not see the ground when Shania was performing. It was
Yeah.
just heads. Like it's insane.
Yeah. I only saw pictures. I wish I could have been there, but it's yeah, it is. It's insane. That's the word for it. It's just it's nuts how many people are there, you know, especially I mean Shania coming. Like that's she's the queen. That's unreal. Like that doesn't even surprise me the least bit, but uh it's still in a way is like really surprising when you see that many people crowded around at a festival. It's just it's surreal in a way. So
Is this is this a great? Do you think this is? And this is a personal thing. Do you think this is a great representation of not just country music but Canadian country music because they really mix in international artists, especially with U.S. artists, but a great representation of Canadian music because to me the only other thing that comes closest to it is going to the CCMAs.
yeah, basically, yeah, and I think you're right. I think they do have a really great mix of including everybody, and if that's American, Canadian, everybody's got like good opportunities within the lineups and stuff, and especially having like the front port stage and having the main stage.
Yeah.
Like you go to the front port stage, there's so many people as well. It's not like this little side stage thing that nobody's going to watch. Like it's packed no matter where you go. And so I think that you know all artists that get to play there, they have great opportunities, whatever stage they're playing. Um, and yeah, so I think everybody, it's just a huge party,
Yeah.
and I think it's great for Canadian representation to be a part of a big festival like that because they do champion their artists that come and play, and so I think that's really important for us as country artists, but definitely as Canadian country artists because it kind of puts us a little bit in the same pool as you know all the American acts and stuff. But I'm also like, I'm stoked I get to play on the Sunday, and I get to, you know, before Tim McGraw, and then I get to go enjoy a Tim McGraw concert. And I'm a huge fan of like Riley Green and Travis Denny and stuff too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, it's gonna be packed. Oh, Tim McGraw. Oh, and and for folks who've never met him, I've had the honor of interviewing him. I've interviewed his wife several times. Um, nicest couple, nicest guy, just like seriously, nice guys. And that's the thing about when it comes to country music artists, everybody is so nice and the most fan friendly genre ever. Like you guys are amazing because you guys will tear it up on stage and then you'll be like, hey, come over to my bus. I'll sign autographs for the next 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll attest to that too, because like we played a festival in BC where I'm at, opening for Tim McGraw this last summer, and like their team is just the nicest, most hospitable, just greatest people, and like they come out to watch the other acts. You
Yeah.
know, like they want to be a part of the day, not just their set. They want to see other artists that are playing stuff too, which is really cool. And even like we had like Randy Houser was singing and
Yeah.
or playing his set, and then I guess he brought my name up on stage and said like, "Oh, how's that Tyler Joe Miller?" And well, and I was like, I was taking a leak. I was in the can. And I come back, and I was watching the whole set, and I come back, and my friends were like, "Oh, you missed it. Randy Houser called you out." I was like, "Oh crap!" I had to get a beer and take a leak.
Two most important things at doing at a festival like that, man.
Exactly. But but yeah, I mean, if the fans aren't there, there's no reason for us to be there. So the fact that country artists are taking the time to spend with their fans, that's what we should be doing. That's what this is all about. If there's no fans, there's no reason for us to be there. So I love personally to be able to spend the time. And at first, like it was really weird for me to like sign autographs and stuff like that. Like you want to talk to me? Like, dude, I used to be a painter and a carpenter, and like this is not my thing. And now I'm getting a little bit more used to it. And but it's if it makes somebody's day, why not?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
and
No, exactly.
and it just connects you to the fans, and these are the people that are streaming your music, that are buying your music, that are buying your merch, that are coming and paying tickets for your shows. These people are spending a lot of money to come see you play. The least you can do is spend some time with them. So I
Amen.
think country artists are really, really good at that, which is really cool to see.
Amen to that. Have you? I know we're still a ways away, but have you thought about what set you're going to be performing? Anything yet on that?
Woo! Well, it looks like this year is going to be a wild one. And so I think that we're going through the set right now. We're trying to figure out. We're trying to switch it up a little bit between like different festivals and stuff, but I think we got some new music coming down the line. So I think that people can get ready for. I stick to my roots, so I will say this: there's probably going to be a bit more Paisley that we play. I'm huge on Paisley is my favorite artist in the world, and so being able to cover his stuff live in my set, I'm like, it's kind of my ode to to Paisley. But yeah, I think we got some new music that we're gonna be playing live, and maybe some new music that they might end up hearing online and stuff as well, and on radio. So
Fantastic.
hopefully, it's just some brand new music out there that people can sing along to. That's my plan.
Looking forward to that. And of course, you're going to be touring. I think you kind of mentioned it already. You're going to be touring before even the big festival.
Yeah, we still got summer shows going on. I head back down to Nashville tomorrow morning, actually, for a month and just writing stuff. And then right when I come home, we got some like radio tour stuff and all that, and just kind of getting back into it. And then like we start our shows in March, so we're starting early.
I love it, man. Red March break. It sounds good to me. Look, brother, I'm going to let you go. I got to say thank you so much for making time for speak with me. I'm going to try to figure out which day I'm going to be there because I usually there one day, Saturday or Sunday. You're talking Sunday. I'm going to do what I can to get down there on the Sunday, man, because I'd love to see your show and hopefully do some backstage interviews too. Anyways, all
Yeah,
the
man,
best.
that'd be great.
Congrats. And we'll definitely see you soon, my friend.
Sure, man. Oh, I guess I should have said the one song that you definitely will hear is what
Mhm.
came out this morning. I got a brand new single that dropped this morning called "Back to Drinking Whiskey." That's probably something I should have brought up in an interview
Ah,
on the
let's
release
just real
play.
quick. What's the song about?
Oh, this is a drinking song, but a different kind of drinking song. I think a lot of love songs can end up turning into a drinking song when things don't go the right way. And so this song is about how guy meets girl, girl changes everything for him. He doesn't have to go back to the bar and try to, fill that void with whatever top or bottom shelf and everything between that they can pour him, but it's the whole point of the song is, the girl's gone now and she doesn't miss me, so I'm back to drinking whiskey. And
Great
so kind
song.
of somebody going back to their old vices and the things that kind of got them by before they fell in love with that girls. And yeah, so that's kind of what this song's about, is kind of trying to deal with heartbreak and kind of going back to your old vices to get you by.
I love that song, man, because I think we've all, as guys, have gone through that at one point in our lives. And real quick, too, if I don't forget, CCMAs. What's going on with that and you and CCMAs?
I don't know, I guess we'll see. But I can't wait to get back. So it's that's like our Super Bowl for us.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I can't wait to get back, and hopefully we'll be making some appearances. At this point, not really sure yet, but yeah, I guess we'll find out. You'll probably know
All
when
right.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Fingers are crossed. Congrats on the new single. Heading
Thanks,
out to
man.
Boots and Hearts tour, everything else, new music, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Always great talking to you. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy.